Today we're gonna hang out. I got questions to answer, to ask you guys, and we're just hanging out. We're actually dealing with this jar of sticks, debris, plant cuttings that I've put in here. And I thought while I do this, I actually have to do this. I started cleaning the plant room yesterday, and it was the task for 8 hours because in 2 weeks, I am going to have my pest inspection to get certified to sell plants. Now, I'm cleaning like crazy, and this is what I had to do yesterday after I finished a lot of the things. And I thought today would be a good video to just do this and then hang out with you guys. But I wanted to make it a little interactive, so I have some questions I'm going to answer and ask you guys as well while I answer it. So I would love for you to answer in the comments if that is your thing. I've had this for a little over a year, and I've been shoving a lot of plant debris. Oh my gosh. There's so much roots, and there's like roots on the bottom. There's fluval. I have fluval at the bottom, and I just been shoving plants in here. I just like dropped this plant in here like 2 weeks ago, and there's roots. It's like upside down. So I've kind of been getting out of hand with it, and I gotta take care of it. So that is what we're doing today. I guess first thing, I'm just gonna share some updates, any plant updates or anything like that while I start. So I think I needed to water it too, because I don't think there's a lot of water in here. I think like I'll probably have to put things back in here because I already see something like this. This is a Hoya. Oh my gosh, how long is this? Oh my god, it's like so long. Oh wow, there's a leaf. Okay. Oh wow, that is so cool. Yeah, this needs some water. This is a Hoya leaf, a Hoya vine that I shoved in here, hoping something would happen, and something did happen. I got a new leaf. Now, what Hoya is this? No idea. But there's a peduncle here. I want to say this might be the Hoya rosita. I think so, because I lost that one in my Hoya root rot situation. So I'm gonna be putting that back in there because nothing's really happening. Okay, so let's chat. Marble Queen that I shoved in here because the one I bought, this is like another cutting that I bought. We're kind of gonna chat about the plants in here as well. This one is a cutting I bought that just didn't do well, so I just shoved it in here to see what happened, and there is a root. We're gonna put that back in there. I can probably just put this in water. You know, it's yeah, maybe I'll do that. I just never do well with like some plants in water, but we're gonna put this one in water. Plant updates. I have contacted my inspector for my area, and the inspection is going to happen in 2 weeks. Actually, not really 2 weeks. Next Friday it's going to happen, which is less than 2 weeks. So I have less than 2 weeks to clean the plant room. I did a lot yesterday. I did a lot yesterday. I take footage? I took some footage. Sometimes I've been just doing a lot of plant chores off camera, and it's just been helping with like the amount I have to do. So because I had all those rehabs and stuff this year, I have like a lot of allocations in here. Oh boy, there's a lot of springtails in here. That's kind of funny. I think I'm gonna water to get these things off of the plant leaves. I don't know, I might just like, I don't know if I'm going to pot anything up. I'm not going to be doing any potting up on camera today. Anything else going on? I'm going to show you what I'm dealing with. I mean, this alocasia has really grown. I need, all right, I got a little bin here that I'm gonna be putting stuff in so I can take care of it later, because I already see this alocasia. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. There's just 2 leaves on here and a lot of roots. So I want to pot this up. There's another one, another of the same. I think this is a dragon scale. That's what it looks like. Oh my gosh, it's so rooted in here. That is beautiful and a lot of roots. I think like the warm weather plants are really liking it. So I'm gonna try to take care of this. I really don't want to grow it in a terrarium. Oh my gosh, another one. What the heck? Okay, so I'm gonna make a really bushy plant with these 3 corms. Okay, we're doing that. Oh my gosh, so funny. I'm so thankful that it's just sprouting. So all right, there's some rot in here too. Okay, so this looks, there's a Hoya in here. All right, I'm gonna need my plant scissors. There's no rot, surprisingly. I think I will be potting this up. There's like a lot of new leaves. My micans that I have back there, I'll show you some b-roll maybe, so I don't have to keep moving the camera. The micans that I have back there, I need to kind of start it over because it's kind of grown really long and leggy and everything. Okay, next, any other updates? I mean, that's like the only big update I have with the inspector coming. I'm actually gonna start selling plants even before I get my license, because for Indiana I don't need anything to sell plants. I can just sell plants. The problem lies in other states. When a problem arises, I do have the inspector to like call and I ask questions on. So as the next few days or like 2 weeks go on, and then I have to wait for it to be approved as well. So I don't know how long that's going to take. So while all this is happening, I'm going to be getting plants on Etsy. And it's just plants that I have in my plant rooms, plants I'm restarting. I need to downsize, and plants that I've had to start over from the root rot that I had. So that's kind of like really what it is. This is my Hoya Hushkiliana, I think that's how you say it. It didn't make it. I shoved it in here. Now this is all that's left, and nothing's happened. So yeah. What else is in here? Oh my gosh, it's like a mess in here. I really should throw, there's so much springtails in here. Okay, this is my lipstick plant. I chopped up and I shoved it in here. So, oh, there's some roots on this one. I'm surprised I know the names of these plants. I'm gonna put this in here so I can pot it up later. This is it too, and there are some roots, so that's good. I'm glad to see that. A little bit of roots. Oh, I think this is a lipstick plant as well. Wow. I didn't know I didn't know the plant was that long. I actually think there's not, oh my gosh, there's another lipstick plant. Wow. Okay. Yeah, this is a Hoya, and this is dead. I don't really think there's as much in here. I mean, yeah, I thought there was going to be more. I thought I was going to be dealing with a lot more. Okay, so that's interesting. Okay, I have a butter knife. I'm going to just move around here to see if I'm dealing with anything else. I have another Hoya stick. I thought I had more things. Oh my gosh. This Hoya didn't make it. Yeah, that Hoya didn't make it. I bet you I have corms in here and it's not done anything. Well. Alright, this is like gonna be the shortest video ever, but we're still gonna chat. I want to put this back in here because I don't want it to dry out. I don't really feel like putting this up right this minute. Oh, we're putting this back in here. Might as well put this stick in there too. These alocasias, I'm so surprised. I don't even know how it's done so well. Yeah, we're gonna pot it up. All right, we're chatting. I'm gonna make the best use of this video. I have other plant chores I need to do, but I did so much work yesterday. I am exhausted. I did not sleep well last night either, so I want to relax today. No plant chores. It is just this. I mean, I will be potting this up later tonight. Maybe I'll give you some B-roll of it if I do film that part. Question for you, and I'll answer the same thing too. What's one plant you'll never get rid of no matter what? I think my Hoya Bella. I mean, I have more but my question is just one plant. So my Hoya Bella will be one that I won't get rid of. It is such an easy plant to root. I mean, the minute I see something going on, I can just chop and propagate and then have more plants. And I actually have 3 Hoya Bellas right now. There's a mother plant, there's one right here that's doing the best. It is in a self-watering soil setup. And the other one I have over here, right there. It is in pond and it's struggling. Every one of my semi-hydros. There's only one semi-hydro plant that's doing well. My alocasia Rico Shields. What's your favorite part of the plant hobby? I would say, so I want you guys to answer this question as well. The favorite plant of the plant hobby for me would be, of course, acquiring more plants, but kind of just watching it grow. Because like, for example, the Hoya Bella that I have right here, I had the one that was struggling in the kitchen that was dropping leaves last year, and I took cuttings of that plant and I restarted it in the grow cabinet, and it is one of the healthiest plants that I have here right now. I would like to go into the root system to check to see how it's doing. It's in a self-watering soil setup, so I don't know if there is rot. It's like I'm concerned with all my Hoyas now. The other part is just watching a plant grow up to size. That's kind of very rewarding. There are some plants that grow up to size that just don't look good, anymore, or you kind of get bored of it. And I don't want to say it's not the case for every plant. There are some plants that I have that are mature and look good and I'm not bored of it. There are some plants that have matured and I'm bored of it. Someone commented on the same thing, that yeah, we get bored of plants that's doing well, and there's some truth to that. I think when we've not had to do anything to the plant, just water it and watch it grow, some of the plants can lose its spark or lose its luster, I guess, in my heart for the plant. I mean, for example, the string of pearls, I really liked that plant when I got it, and I think I got it because it was so difficult. I wanted to try it, and it wasn't difficult for me. But I've had it for 3 years, and I'm gonna be getting rid of that one. That's a video I would like to do. I would like to share some of the plants I'm getting rid of as documentation for myself in the future, and so you guys can see some of the plants that I'm saying goodbye to. And some of these plants are doing very well. Most of them are actually doing really well. But my time with it is kind of over. Okay, so what's a plant trend you don't understand? My plant trend that I don't understand, I think those, I've talked about this before on my channel, those yellow variegations. I don't understand the appeal to it because I've seen some like Hoyas with like orange and yellow variegation, and I think it's not cute. I don't like it. I don't know. So like when there's a green leaf, the green leaf always looks so a really nice shape. It has a lot of luster. The coloring is nice. But when we see those variegated plants, the leaf shape is kind of deformed. It doesn't look that great to me. So that's one of the plant trends that I don't understand. Is that a plant trend? I don't know if that's a plant trend. Is that a plant trend? Do I know of any plant trends? I think that's like a plant variegation I don't understand, or I don't know. Maybe that's a plant trend. I don't know. Let me know. I should have done the plant tag video for Anna with plants, but I feel like for that video, if I were to do that video, I would have to go get the plant, and I wasn't trying to do any of that. I was trying to just like take care of this today. And have a more relaxing kind of video for you guys. I'm actually gearing towards, okay, that's like an update I would like to share as well. So on this channel, it's taken a little shift. If you've noticed, I've been doing a little bit more kind of relaxing videos and no longer doing a lot of repots or unboxing on here. I'm kind of really interested in something a little bit more relaxing now, because that is the season I'm in. I am doing a lot of plant chores, but I'm doing it off camera so I can get it done quicker, get it done faster. When I'm recording, it takes a long time to get any of that stuff done. And sometimes I will, of course, be doing repots. I will. I have plans to do some repots on here. This month I kind of wanted to do like a lot of some collection tours, and that in itself takes a lot of effort as well. So with my planned snail mail club that I started, there's a lot of time that's going into that, and there's like time I need for creation as well, because I write everything in my snail mail club. I take inspiration from what's happening in my plant room to write, but I've introduce other aspects to the snail mail club that I need to have time for ideation. So that is why there's a big shift. And I've been enjoying and I love the snail mail club, and it's going to continue to grow as the next months go on. I actually want to continue doing this for years to come. What's your comfort TV show or movie? I do have a comfort TV show or movie. What's yours? Oh my gosh, I would love to know yours because I can get some ideas of TV shows and movies to watch. But if I have a comfort TV show or movie, it's not going to be action-packed at all. It's going to be fun and light, because usually sometimes when I watch these shows, it's in the evening when I'm trying to kind of go to bed. Now, I guess I do watch action-packed movies, but I don't always watch, like The Lord of the Rings is a comfort movie, but I don't always watch it all the time. I watch it during like holidays. So Thanksgiving, Christmas. This year we watched it on the 4th of July because of the fireworks. That's what we watched. But one of my other comfort TV shows is Merlin. I love Merlin. And there's not a lot of action in that, but I love the British series Merlin, the one from BBC. I love the interaction with Gaius and Merlin. They make me laugh. So that's kind of one of my comfort TV shows I watch a lot. My husband rolls his eyes a lot because I'm watching it again. I'm trying to restrain myself from watching Merlin right now because sometimes when I'm working in the living room in the evening, I'm either writing something or commenting back on YouTube or doing something for YouTube or snail mail now. I kind of like a background noise, but if I have to do like a lot of thinking work, I need quiet. So most of the time I'm writing with the TV on in the living room, and I need something that I've either watched several times so I know what's going on. So, that's kind of how it is. Okay, so what's one hobby you love to try one day? I don't know. I think like maybe I'm in hobby burnout. um I don't know. I don't know what hobby I would want to try one day. I mean, ooh, okay. So I've wanted to learn pottery for the longest time. That would be one hobby I would like to learn one day. Yes. We don't really have the setup for pottery or have a kiln or anything like that. A kiln. But that would be something I would definitely try. Yes. What's one goal you're working towards for the rest of the year? I would say for me, I've been on a weight loss journey, believe it or not. Because I say believe it or not, because I've been trying for years to lose weight and it's not worked, but now it's actually working. I have some health things that I'm working on, and for these health things to get better, I need to lose some weight. So I'm surprised that this year, this time of my life, this year is season of my life, this is actually working. And I'm just shocked. I'm not feel like I'm missing anything. The way I'm eating now, if anything, I feel better, which is so weird because I think weight loss is I've been a big part of my journey because I've just never been satisfied with the weight I've been at. And since I've been married, I've put on weight. It's like for the past 10 years I've been married, I've put on, I say 25 pounds. So that weight needs to come off. But the real reason why the weight loss is happening is because of just health issues that I've had to deal with. And I've already seen, for the past month, last month I started really serious. I've been trying to do this since the beginning of the year, but now I'm just kind of more serious about it. I've already seen some positive changes to my health already. And I think that's motivating me more than anything, because I think when you get desperate, you definitely decide to do it when desperation hits, and I'm at the desperation level. That is one goal I'm doing for the rest of the year, is just trying to do this weight loss journey that I had start of last year. I had this goal, but I've just not been, I've just not been strict. So now I'm not gonna say I'm not strict either. The way I'm eating is actually just working so well for me, and I'm actually really enjoying it. So yay for that. Yay. I still get to enjoy things that I like, but I kind of had to say goodbye to a few things for right now. I will be reintroducing it into my diet, like sourdough bread. I had to say goodbye because I am not satisfied with eating just one slice. And I think when I see more results in my body, I'll be able to enjoy just one slice. Do I have planned goals? I think one of my planned goals I have for the rest of the year is to make sure, because I'll give you an image shot of what's going on right here. This needs to go. It needs to get potted up. It needs to get sold. It needs to be gone. I've cleaned everything. I've organized everything, but they're still in propagation mode. So this, before the end of the year, needs to go. So that's one of my goals for the plant room. So what are some other things you've been doing this year that's brought you joy? One of the things that I've been doing this year that has brought me a lot of joy is doing plant care off camera. It has brought me so much peace and joy. I think when I started YouTube, I wanted to kind of document everything, And that is just not possible. If you have a small collection, if I have like 60 plants, I would be able to document everything, but that is not the case. And I think because I had all these rehab to deal with, I had to just do things off camera and be okay with it. So that's kind of one of the things that brought me joy. I do want to show you an alocasia that's doing surprisingly well. That is in soil. Okay, so I know like if anyone look at this, they're like, this is not doing well, but for me it is. Okay. This alocasia is doing well. There's actually 2 alocasias in here. So I've had this in the other west window, in a little enclosure. And it gets hit with the sun every day, so it warms up really well and get a lot of light. And you can see like it was leaning towards the sun. It's leaning. That's another movie, a comfort movie. Oh my gosh. So another comfort movie I have is to watch while you were sleeping. I love that movie so much. I just reminded myself of it because the plant was leaning. So that is just another quote from the movie. I love that movie so much. I could watch that movie every night. In fact, I think I'm gonna watch it tonight. Get ready, James. Get ready. You're gonna watch while you were sleeping with me. Anyway, back to the plant. As you can see, it was leaning, and it was leaning towards the sun. And I think like one of the things that I'm learning about alocasias is that when it gets warm, like when there's warmth in the substrate, it really goes crazy with growth. Of course, light, yes, warmth and light, but that has just been one of the things I'm been trying to give my alocasias this year. Last year I decided not to give it a heat mat, and boy did I pay the price for that. I lost my biggest alocasia, my alocasia zebrina. That one was so big, and it did survive the winter before, but this winter it didn't survive, and it is coming back. I have it in a little enclosure getting it's regrowing. Of course, by the time it sprouts and regrows, it's going to be winter, and I just, want to make sure that plant kind of grows up to be big again. So we'll see. If you're up for more videos like this where we chat about plants and I do a little planty thing, let me know. I do have some other videos I'm going to be doing next month on here, because I even have the materials already. This is going to be the materials I'm going to use for covering my plant pots, my semi-hydro pots, so that I could not have the algae growth, because no matter what I do, I still have a lot of algae. And I've tried the hydrogen peroxide, doesn't work. I did see a video recently that somebody put a penny in the water, a copper penny in the water. If you have had success with no algae and semi-hydro using copper method, let me know. There's nothing I can do other than cover the plant pot for semi-hydro growing to not get algae. And in order for me to do that, I have these things that I'm going to use next month in a video, and look out for that. I have actually decided to pot up the alocasias. Working from this angle, I have some pon and leca pieces in here. It's not exactly, it's been washed, but it needs to get washed again. I figured I would just pot it up. I got these pots recently, and they will work for semi-hydro growing for me. I'm gonna water it after I'm done, but I'm watering it outside in our spigot so I can let everything run out into the garden. I don't know how this is gonna do with growing in fluval and then going into semi-hydro. I don't know. I don't like that it's coming out of the bottom. You know, I have leca. I just don't know where I have it. See, this is why I don't repot on camera anymore, because now I gotta go find leca. Okay, I found some older leca that I had. These are, I want to say these are washed. They are washed, but they're dry. I have this pot that I've used, but it's not, it's like, I don't know if I should use this pot. See, now, I don't know. Because it's like, oh, the roots, there's one. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna, all right, we're gonna, I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna do it in this pot. And this is like so much bigger than this one. But I'm gonna make the reservoir really high. I'm gonna have to rinse this out. I think that is good. I think that works. This is what we're going with. It's the roots are here. This is the reservoir, and there's a cache pot here for it. So this is a semi-hydro base pot that I have my alocasia Rico shields in there. So we're gonna do the same for this one, and we'll see how it does. I don't know if this is too big, but in my experience so far, it's gonna take over this pot. And then I can put this one in here. Oh man, I can do leca for the, what is this, Micons. I might do that, and then transition it, not transition it, but add more cuttings to it later. I didn't want to have another Micons, but like I said, that right there, it's just long. It needs a chop, and I need to propagate and grow, and I might want to try it in semi-hydro, just because of how bad I'm really bad at watering that plant. I think it's because it's so big. I have to like take it. I always have to take the plant away to water it. So we're gonna try our luck with this one. See how it does. Okay. The lipstick plant is gonna go back in here. I'm gonna be cleaning this out tonight. That is what I'll be doing, because I was just thinking like I can just repot now. I ate lunch. I'm full. I'm no longer hungry because I was starving. I'm gonna clean this out tonight. So I want more roots, so that's kind of what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna tackle this tonight, but I did repot 2 of them. So later today, I'm gonna flush. Maybe I'll bring you along with me and add the B-roll towards the end of the video of me flushing in outside. So let's see how I do with the Micons in semi-hydro. I'm just so bad at watering this plant. I want like nice, like dark leaves, but I want the leaves to just be nice and lush all the time, and that's not the case if I do it in soil. Oh, there's a corm, right? Oh, this corm is just not doing anything. It's been in there for a long time. We're gonna plop this in my alocasia area. I don't even know what this is. Now I gotta clean up here before my husband comes home because he's gonna work in here today. We're putting up another dowel here, right up there, so I can hang plants because there's a lot of light that comes in here in the evening. Clean here up so that my husband can work. I would love to answer some more questions that you have. I do have some questions that I would like to collect for another video because I get questions in the comments during video time. I would have to like collect those and then do another video. So if I do that one, ask me some more questions. I would love to answer it. So thank you so much for hanging out in this repot-ish Q&A kind of video. Enjoy the rest of your day and always remember you are loved. All right. I'm done. Now I gotta clean.